So what happened is Villese went for the lane here. He was able to steal a boar or a rhino, and just I wanna. Oh, let me come up with that once Dave has joined the casting booth, which should be in the moment, hopefully. The space here between those forests is very, very small. So it is a potential for walling this one. Where's Dave? I don't know. Dave seems to be muted. Oh, here he
You
is.
said you'd call me in a second, and then you didn't call me for like 8 minutes.
Dave, I am so happy to have you here in the casting booth. Where have you been, Dave? Where have you been? I've been searching you. It felt like you were muted.
They can't hear me. Or that you. They can't hear you. Give me a second. I just heard a villager die, Jordan.
Oh, Dave, did you hear that?
I did.
Oh, do you know who it was?
I heard a villager die. I see the woman. She's right beside the rhino.
Oh, it was Classicpro. And did you see what happened at the early stage of the game as well?
Yep. Villese lamed his rhino.
Dave, you're on point.
Yep. I know. Well, I was paying attention before you showed up, you know.
Dave, you have to, I think in Classicpro's situation right now, you have to look on the bright side. And at this point, if I was him, I would look at my TC, collect my villagers, and say, the good thing is I don't have any villager with less than full HP.
Exactly. And then to me, that screams, let's send all my villagers forward and try and villager war him.
Exactly, because we need to force the issue, right? Being down one villager and one rhino is just disastrous, isn't it?
I don't think you can send any less than 10.
I think it's 12 at least.
Yep. And that's how many goats Villese is gonna have if he manages to bring in this other rhino here. He's gonna have so much food under his TC. And Aztecs against Byzantines. Byzantines, you want to weather the storm. The early storm from the Aztecs, and Classicpro is off to a terrible start here.
And completely terrible. And the biggest issue, in theory, Aztecs against Byzantines. You know, if Byzantines has a lot of time to get their economy rolling, then they compete. Then they can compete with Aztecs. But Dave, this map doesn't really invite for a booming. It is super aggressive, and especially with Aztecs, you have so many tools that you can push a lot, especially with the faster producing military buildings. That helps a lot.
Yep. Did you like that rush from Yo with Byzantines on Dim Sum?
I loved it
today.
I loved it. That was 10
so
out of
good.
10. It was 10 out of 10.
It was like he went up 18 population.
Yeah.
I think like 17 vills or something, and then he went forward with 4, and then he somehow was like spearman skirmisher tower rush. It was kind of ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah,
really
he also had, from the 18 villages he had, 4 of them were forward, then he had 3 or 4 long distance mining stone, and then just a couple on food and a couple on wood. And with Byzantines, obviously skirms are a little bit cheaper, and obviously also the spearmen. He was able to sustain also the villager production while keeping the army, and Winchester was completely caught off guard there.
All right, so we're gonna have a men-at-arms push.
Yeah.
Wow, haven't seen that in a long time from Villese. And he's going to be on that forward gold there, and he's probably going to wall up in front of that gold. You see the wall already down from Classicpro. He's trying to secure his base. It's going to be wide open on the right side, though, and this is going to push Villese towards that wood line. Does he know where the wood line is?
No, he doesn't.
He has no idea, so he might go to the back of the base. He probably will. He's probably going to miss that wood line to the right. So that's kind of clever from Classicpro to go all the way out there.
The thing is, Villese hasn't found a lumber camp. And that means that the likelihood of the lumber camp being more to the back is very high in Villese's situation. And that's something he should be addressing. But he doesn't, he ignores that. And he goes straight for the berries. And that's a good move because he's going to be able to isle the villagers there. And the men-at-arms.
Especially once men-at-arms comes in, it's going to be problematic for Classicpro for sure. Classicpro realizes this, so he's going to pull the villagers from the right side. He could wall up the left side of the berries there, and he's going to be going for... Oh, he doesn't even have his barracks up when he reaches feudal age.
Yeah,
timing's a little bit off.
It's disastrous for him right now. And especially with Byzantines, getting Rhino lamed is such a huge deal. because they don't have anything going for them if you're talking about economical advantages, right? So he's going to be on the back foot all the time. And
No,
the
wall it
eagle!
Oh, he gets
Oh,
it! He
no,
doesn't
he
get it!
doesn't!
Oh!
He doesn't! He's deleting the house, which was almost completed as well, Dave.
And he's going to save the villagers at least, but the gold for him is going to be cut off for the time being. Does have the archer range up and goes for skirmishers, so I mean, it's not the greatest start at all from Classicpro. And another eagle being added in. Archer's already on the field here for Villese. Means that he can range the wood line. He's blocking with the eagle. He's in with the men-at-arms now. Classicpro. I mean, you just got to find some positives from this game, right? At least he hasn't lost a Ville yet to the army from Villese.
What has he not?
Never mind. I jinxed it.
You jinxed it completely. I mean, right now in Classicpro's situation, you feel disastrous. Because you know you lost the Rhino, you know you lost the villager against the Rhino, and he's about to lose another villager to the man-at-arms!
No!
Oh!
He got the quick ball down, but he was on the wrong side.
Oh, God. He's down 3 villagers. Dave,
Yeah.
against the Aztecs.
Yep. Ooh. Classicpro. Now,
Is he going to lose another one? No way.
No, good quick wall.
Okay, nice to
What a
save for
god.
him.
What a god. What a god,
Did you
Jordan.
see
He
that
manages
quick wall,
to save
Dave?
that villager.
Did you
Amazing.
see it?
The eco balance here, the amount of villagers on straggler trees right there, and you know, the farms, everything looking fantastic for Classicpro here. He really gonna push this one towards a victory.
It looks...
Here's the blacksmith now coming up for him, and he's gonna be safe, Jordan.
Yeah, he's completely safe at home right now, even house walling on the north side. And obviously the skirms don't have the best attack against the eagles, so yeah, Villese, the only thing he's missing right now is the fact that he doesn't know about the lumber camp on the other side. But at this point, Villese should have a feeling for that, because there was not so many villagers on wood here for Classicpro on the north side.
So what do you do in this situation if you're Classicpro? Like, you want to YOLO kind of, right? You want to get back into this game, but you don't even have the resources in the bank to do that.
Yep.
Do you have access to stone maybe? You can go out and tower around your eco, try and get up the castle age. I just don't know what the game plan is here. It feels like if you add another archer range or a stable or anything like that, you're just going to be too far behind the castle age to really do anything.
Exactly. You don't really want to go stables anyway, because Byzantines have nothing going for them. We have Villese. He has scale mail armor, or he had scale mail armor before the fletching was even available for Classicpro. So he's obviously way behind here, and I don't really have a proper answer, Dave, because it feels like Classicpro is in such a disastrous situation that he cannot really find anything going for him.
Okay, so we don't know how he's going to come back. If he does come back, it'll be a miracle because we don't have any answers for this. And Villese is one of the toughest people to do that against because he doesn't really make mistakes all that often.
Exactly.
He's a pretty methodical player. People call him the robot for a reason, right?
Yep.
And the Eagles are now taking out the skirmishers. He's trying to micro down the archers, but I mean, it's just all the military coming out here from Classicpro is being taken down, and he calls the GG. It was inevitable after such a bad start.
What is happening? Dave, we have 2 sets completed already.
No, don't worry. I'm here. I'm here now, Jordan. It's fine. Don't worry.
And
the sets are going to be good.
And we have 1-0 after 15 minutes of gameplay. No, 16:46.
Yep. You had this planned. You had it all scheduled out for like a big day. You were thinking we would be 3 hours, 4 hours in.
Yeah.
By the time we got to this set, didn't you? Yeah, we're only 2 hours, my friend.
What the hell? I was like, should I do the quarterfinals best of 5 or best of 3? I was like, nah, best of 3 because best of 5. No. Not having the best experience in that. Well, I guess, considering the maps like Haboob, it's not the map where you see the longest games, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Do I know what the second map is?
I tell you guys. I tell you. Dave is always roasting me.
Yep.
Always roasting me. No, but Dave, you know what? I think in the future I'll just consult you. What is your rate, Dave, per hour?
My rate?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you couldn't afford me.
I thought like
No.
Jordan, for you I do it for free. I got the other one. I got exactly the other one.
For you, bro, I'll do anything. No, you couldn't afford me.
Oh god, I'm getting slammed today by you. Oh god. Do you know? It feels like certain times when I was approaching certain people, asking for something, and I was like, they gave me the exact opposite of an answer, which I was expecting.
Mm.
I remember I was once in, go at a swimming pool, and then I was asking a stranger if she was up for just hopping into the water, just dive a little bit. Just like, what the fuck do you want from me? I was like, whoa, okay, that was a clear no here.
So wait, you were at a swimming pool and you asked
Yeah.
a stranger if she wanted to go swimming with you?
Yeah, exactly.
And she... Okay. What? Is that something you do often? What are you gonna like?
I do that often. Like not anymore.
Are you just
but
gonna
I
like
used to.
tread water next to her? Are you gonna do like? Are you gonna play with the pool noodle, or do you want her to play with your pool noodle? Like, what's going on here, Jordan?
I do that in the past. I usually, I did that pretty often.
I could see like a hot tub. All right, the Classicpro's laming this time around, but the scout is there from Villese. That's unfortunate for him. I could see like a hot tub. Hey, you want to jump in the hot tub with me? You know, you've had a few drinks, maybe, but like a swimming pool with like a public swimming pool with like kids around and stuff.
Okay, Dave. It feels like you understand the reaction of the person I was asking.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's weird.
Oh, I think it's fine. But okay. Yeah, you have
Okay.
more experience in that, so.
No. I definitely don't. I've never just asked someone at a public swimming pool if they wanted to take a swim with me.
But Dave, that's the strange person I am. Like, I can ask literally any question, like without.
No, I could see it.
Yeah,
I know your intentions were good. I know your intentions were good.
But I think
I'm not questioning your intentions.
You're just questioning certain things which I would do. Yeah.
All right, so what do you? Okay, Jordan. Well, Classicpro failed to lame. Yeah. Classicpro failed to lame, and now he's down on scout HP, which kind of hurts on this map. Honestly, if you're gonna go up for that forward position in the middle, not having the scout HP there is gonna hurt a lot. And we got the barracks coming in for Villese early, and I think that means he's going for the drush here.
It is super.
That might be influenced by the low scout.
Yeah,
honestly, going for that drush.
Yeah, I think that does not have the biggest impact. Classicpro does the same thing now, right, as well. Which is very interesting, because in the previous game we saw ACCM and Dogao. They went for the middle first, and then after they went for...
I think Classicpro is going to go Man-at-Arms here, though, right?
No.
And Villese is going to go Drush?
No. Oh, well, he's Mongols, right? So, yeah. Okay, Mongols, never mind. But from Japanese, we will definitely see the Primal Drush. And Classicpro looks like he wants to go for Man-at-Arms. And I like that opening a bit more for Villese, because he's going to have a good presence on the map with all the units out for him.
I just have an image of you like in a public pool with a girl, and there's like 20 kids swimming nearby, like a school trip or something.
I knew.
And they're all screaming in your, and you just like lean over to her ear and you like whisper in her ear. You're like, you know, a lot of these kids are peeing in the pool right now.
What? What? That's not at all what I had to say.
The most romantic thing ever, dude.
Dave, do you know those moments where you want to say something, and then your inner head is telling you, "Don't do it, don't do it."
That's my entire
consequences.
Life.
You have
my entire life.
That's what I had right before I was telling that story. I was like, "Don't do it." Dave is going to make fun out of you, and here we are, 10 minutes in the game almost, and you're still talking about that, man.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Classicpro coming out for the fish. Classic is going to have the third militia on the way, and he's going to go for men-at-arms, like you said.
Yep.
And the fish are going to help with his food eco. So Classic Pro not looking too bad here, even though he failed to lame early. 0 seconds of idle TC time. Big 10 seconds of idle TC time for Villese. So,
wow, that's completely unacceptable. That's 40% of a villager, Dave. 40%
of a villager.
Yeah, and he's taking so much damage on the scout as well. The thing is, okay, never mind. Classic Pro has 3 on gold now, so he's going to be able to afford the man-at-arm upgrade. But he doesn't have too much food under the TC anymore, Dave.
Yeah, he's got all these fish, though. As long as he can keep them safe, he should be decent, right?
Yeah. I'm a bit surprised he... What is he doing now? He's going for forward tower, I would assume. Man-at-arm upgrade coming in.
Oh, both the crocodiles coming in at the same time. Why did they aggro there? They didn't aggro to anything else.
Yeah, that's so strange. And the crocodiles, they are going
called in the reinforcements, man.
Ooh, that's going to be problematic for Classic Pro. The thing is, the tower is nice and good, but I don't like it. I think on left-hand side, left to the house of Villese.
Ooh, he opened the gate, but then Classic Pro couldn't keep it open, man. You gotta keep that gate open. Oh, imagine if those men-at-arms were in there. That would have been so devastating.
God. And now the tower is not doing too much here because Villese can easily maneuver to the left-hand side. Yeah. And that's not going to be a problem for him at all, especially with Japanese having the reduced costs on the mill.
And look at how much wood he has too. He's got 400 wood in the bag.
Yeah.
Like he could build 8 mills.
Yeah.
With this wood. He's gonna go for an archer range forward, and the archer range is already up for Classic Pro, so the archer production will be a little bit faster than him. There are 5 men-at-arms soon from Villese, though, and they are Japanese men-at-arms, so they're going to be very dangerous.
Exactly. Attacking 33% faster, that's going to be such a lovely thing. And I don't think that the quick walls for Classic Pro should be working here, because those should be going down extremely fast, and Villese is now targeting that as well. And the archer...
don't lose the archer for free. Don't lose that for free. You got to take out the scout. Perfect. Good response here from Classic Pro, but now there's no quick walls on this side, and the... men-at-arms are going to start attacking those villagers, and Japanese men-at-arms will shred this. So Classic Pro needs to go back to that tower. He is attacking the villagers from Villese with his men-at-arms, though, and he might get one here.
He will. Yeah. Nicely done by him. Great counter attack, because he knows exactly he cannot compete with those 5 men-at-arms from Japanese. But the big difference is that Classic Pro was able to save himself in the tower, which Villese didn't have up. And I don't like the tower position as well from it. It seems to me a bit too defensive here.
From Villese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dave, what is your input?
Where would you put the tower?
Ideally at the top of the hill.
You want to put it right near that relic, eh?
Yeah.
Right within range of the fish?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I don't think that Villese needs to be so defensive. He has the army advantage. Obviously, he doesn't see what we see. But Dave, come on. We're talking about Villese, the robot. He should know.
Yep.
And now fletching coming in as well for Villese. So he's going to have a timing advantage here. And I guess Classic Pro is going to be pushed away from the middle here.
He's still got a lot of archers. He has that tower. I think if he relocates a mill over on this side, he could be good, but he has no wood, Jordan. He has no wood. He's going for the wood upgrade right now. Still has an archer queued. Yep. He has 11 on wood right now, but he doesn't have enough in the bank for that mill. Japanese cheap mills showing their advantage right here. If this was Villese, he could drop one. But he's still just going to reposition over there, and now Villese... the decent amount of military. The men-at-arms are starting to become less of a factor now that the archer numbers are climbing upwards. So it looks like a bigger, more effective military than it probably actually is right now.
Yeah, for sure. Right now it's kind of equal. However, those archers from Classic Pro, they still don't have the fletching. They are now getting the upgrade. But obviously that's way later than Villese had. No big fights had happened yet, but Classic Pro is, he's playing very defensive right now. So Villese is having the advantage here for sure.
It's actually not playing too bad. I thought he would have lost a villager by now, but I mean, he's killed one from Villese, hasn't lost any of his own, and now Villese has to run away with the archers, and Classicpro has to make a decision. Do I chase after these men-at-arms back here? I know they're looping around that way. Or do I stay here against the archers? He has to stay against the archers, and I just wonder if he's going to be caught off guard by these men-at-arms coming around the other side.
I mean, he's walling on the right-hand side, so he's also... Oh no, there's a hole there between the house and the blacksmith.
This is why I hate the Asian architecture on the blacksmiths. Because they have that bamboo, and it looks like there's a tree there, always. It looks like there's a tree on the right side and the left side. It's been getting me for years, dude.
The bamboo, man, I haven't even paid attention to that.
It's been debating me for years.
Oh,
Watch, this villager is going to complete the gate and go for the house. Watch, she's going to open the gate right away and go for that house. Watch. Oh no, the house was completed right before the gate. Oh, boy, okay.
But he can kill the gate
mind.
still. Villese is not paying attention.
Oh, but look at the middle. Classicpro
Villese.
just lost all of his
Everything.
army.
Yeah. We have 11
be
army
over
against 2 right now, Dave.
Should be
This
over.
is
Jordan.
looking disastrous. Don't tell me this is another 2-0.
He lost another Vill against the men-at-arms at the back.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, God.
It's hidden by the gate, but he lost it.
Dave, is this another 2-0? I thought it was going to be better with you. What happened? Yes, Dave, I was asking
he's still
you.
up. He's still up a Vill.
Okay, I like
He
the
didn't even give me a
positivity.
chance to answer. It's like that girl at the swimming pool. Get in the pool. You didn't even give her a chance to say no.
Believe me,
Right?
she was able to get the option to say no for sure.
She was able to sneak that in.
Yeah, it still hurts. It still hurts, especially now that we're laughing about it.
What did you do after that? Did you just like go cannonball in the pool, or did you just go sit in your chair again?
No, I was just moving forward, going to the next one.
Oh, okay. And then the lifeguards came over and casually asked you to leave.
We heard that someone is harassing our people here. Please, leave the pool. Oh, yeah. Sounds like the story I had. No, Dave. Like I would never do something like that. I was just trolling.
No,
you
never.
know?
Clearly, yeah,
No.
clearly. Castle Age on the way for Villese, and look at Classicpro. I mean,
11.
he's nowhere near.
11 on food right now.
He does have
66.
5 skirms queued though, so maybe if he unqueues them, he'll be a quarter of the way.
He's going to be a bit faster to Castle Age, that's for sure. Yeah, Dave, the game is paused right now. So if we assess the entire status right now of the game, it feels like Classicpro is in a bit of a pickle. What do you think?
Yeah, he's in a big pickle. All right. Villese has control of the middle. He's still collecting food with his fishermen, and that's the reason he got up to Castle Age so early. Also on stone at the front here, so he can go for more towers if he wants to, or he can go for extra TCs in Castle Age. He's got the army advantage. I mean, Classicpro has the skirmishers at the back, but still has to worry about the tower push and the skirms at the front.
Yeah.
And Classicpro now going for a market, so he's going to attempt to buy food and go up to Castle Age. Maybe he can make this work. Maybe.
Which he's going to be able to do. He has 400 gold right now, so he's going to be able to sell 200 gold. That will be a big boost for his Castle Age time. But right now, he loses a couple of skirms here, but he doesn't care too much. Villese doesn't care too much here. And as he's switching to knights. Exactly. Yeah. So that means Classicpro has to abandon the middle position completely. And it feels like, 2-minute difference between the both players in terms of Castle Age timing.
Did Classicpro see the stables? You have to assume your opponent's switching into knights here, right? You just killed most of his archers.
He sees it.
Okay. So he knows that the knights are coming. And actually, Scout, while he's going up, I like that quite a bit from Villese. You're going to get that armor anyway. You can use it to deal with the skirms. And then maybe use it to explore a little bit. Maybe pick off some of these weak villagers that are still forward here from Classicpro. I can't believe he hasn't lost any of these yet.
Yeah.
And he might lose some here.
Yeah. He loses the first one now. In a moment.
Nope.
In a moment.
Nope.
Never mind. He should have lost that one,
Yep, he should have.
Dave. But not always things are going according to the plan. I learned in life,
Nope, they're not.
especially if you're
Okay,
asking
so
certain
Doc.
questions. Yep,
Doc
Doc.
from Villese. Yep.
I love that. Timing is also very good, especially with Japanese. You want to get some fishing boats out as they were working faster. And yeah, Villese now with the combination of crossbows and knights, he's going to have the full control over Classicpro's base. And on the northern side, that knight is going to have some nice findings with the exposed villagers.
Mm-hmm. Chasing after with just one spearman, couple archers, some skirmishers. Should be able to push the knight away. Classicpro now going for a bunch of farms. He finally got horse collar for those last few farms. And honestly, he's in a much better position than I thought he would be in. But he's forced to go into elite skirm here, and it's still going to be rough. I thought he would have been dead by now, Jordan. So
Yeah,
anything is better than that, you know?
Yeah, let's talk in 2 seconds again.
Yeah. Well done from Villese. Well done from Villese here. It was pretty inevitable. Once Classicpro lost that army at the front.
Not another
And another
2-0.
2-0. Yep, that's right.
But Dave, it's like all the series so far have been so one-sided, so dominant.
Has there been a close game yet?
No. Everything under 25 minutes, I think.
Yep, basically.
Oh god. This is not good, Dave. I thought everything is going to be better with you, and now we have that.
Just wait. We're going to have 3 2-hour games coming up in the next set.
Okay. Next set is going to be Nikov against Hera. That's, that should be a nice one.